Hello and welcome to another video from EarnPED.com. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to use Mayhem 2019 to make some PED. So I'm at Fort Ithaca. This is Santa's Little Helper. We're going to go into FFA 1, that is free for all number 1. And while I am explaining how this can actually make you PED, we will actually start participating. So as you guys may or may not know, Mayhem is an annual event that happens 4 times annually. We have Merry Mayhem, which happens at Christmas. We have Easter Mayhem, then Summer Mayhem, Halloween Mayhem, and then Merry Mayhem begins again. Let me adjust my sound just a little bit for you guys. So the reason I wanted to talk to you guys today is I see a lot of people participating in Mayhem, and I see a lot of people not making any PED doing it. Yes, you can make PED with Mayhem. So let me explain why I chose FFA. First of all, if you're thinking about competing in Mayhem and trying to go into Annihilation and take first through third and get those great placement tokens and big stacks of Mayhem tokens, that's all good and dandy. It's probably not very realistic. Let me explain why. So Annihilation is a multi-hour 10 to 15 hour run where you kill as many creatures as you can. Each creature awards you a random amount of points between 0 and 5,000. Most points wins, right? Now, there's 10 different categories, depending on your profession level, weapon, DPS, all that. Guys, to win Annihilation Mayhem, to take anywhere from first through third, you've got to have top-end gear. You've got to have the best armor. You've got to have a weapon that does full maximum DPS. It's got to be tier 10. You've got to be using 10 damage enhancers the entire time. You've got to have amps on it. You have to have all kinds of buff pills, reload rings. I mean, we're talking 20, 30,000 PED rings. You got to have one for each hand. It's just really not very feasible for most people. I know somebody who actively competes that has over 400,000 PED invested in their Mayhem armor. That's just the armor. On top of that, it's really not very smart because you really need probably 50 to 80, if not 100,000 Mayhem tokens in order to redeem a good weapon and to actually make money. That can take 15 to 20 Mayhems to accomplish. So not very feasible for most people. But the good news is you don't have to. So you guys will notice that I am in free-for-all Mayhem here at Merry Mayhem during Christmas. So the reason I chose free-for-all is you can do 3 different things. Number 1 is as you're killing these creatures, you're going to occasionally be awarded in your loot a Christmas strongbox. These are just like the other event boxes. You need a $1 key from the web shop to open them. They may or may not contain a super rare ring or other item. But you will also get free-for-all, I forget, are they called snowflakes? What are they called exactly? They're not tokens. Stars. Free-for-all Mayhem stars. They come in different shininesses. We have glossy. We've got dim, lustrous. So these little snowflake token-looking things, those are what you're really after. Those in addition to the boxes. Here's the reason. The way free-for-all works is you can come in solo, you can come in a team, and you kill creatures, and your goal is to get those. At the end of the competition, sometime late January, I think it's right around January 14th, you will take all the stars that you have and turn them into Santa's Little Helper. Now, you don't want to do that. You want to save them because these things are tradable. They can be sold to other players. Last year, the player who took first in free-for-all had about 2.7, 2.9 million Mayhem stars that they turned in. So I don't know what the current rate is on them this year. I've been looking all day. I have not quite figured it out. But they tend to go for a few peck apiece for each point that they're worth. Stars can be worth different amounts of points. You might have a star worth 1 point. You might have a star worth 500 points. But each point has value. So there is no way the player who turned in almost 3 million points worth of stars last year grinded them all out. It would literally be impossible. That means they had to buy them from other players. So that creates an opportunity. If they are being sold, and if the more of them you buy, the better chance you have at winning, therefore we can make money. That's absolutely right. Now remember, this is being done in addition to grinding out the boxes. So not only are we receiving our strong boxes, we're also getting these Mayhem stars, which we can then sell. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. It gets better. As you're grinding out in free-for-all Mayhem, every time you kill a creature, it's also counting towards your Mayhem mission. So there are 2 different Mayhem missions. One is a Mayhem Creatures mission that has 10 stages and awards Mayhem tokens. The other is a Codex mission. So here's why that's important. Number 1, as you grind through the Codex, you're going to get the same kind of rewards, oops, I died, that you would with other Codex missions. So you're going to be able to get those athletic skills that increase your evader, you're going to be able to get courage, evade, all that great stuff, and it is repeatable after you hit rank number 26. But more importantly, while you're doing this, you will be completing that Mayhem mission. Remember, it's a 10-stage mission, and then it repeats, right? So after each stage, you get Mayhem tokens. And while you're grinding it out, occasionally, mobs will give you Mayhem tokens as well. So this means we're doing a couple of things. First of all, as we grind, we're going to get boxes we can sell. We're going to get Mayhem stars we can sell. And we're going to get Mayhem tokens. Now, Mayhem tokens are not tradable, but guess what? You can trade them in for pills, and those pills are tradable. The 10 milligram pills tend to go for about 5.5 to 6 PED a piece, a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on who you buy from or sell to. So what we're doing is we're essentially triple tapping Mayhem. We're getting boxes to sell, we're getting stars to sell, and we're getting Mayhem pills, which we're then going to trade into the Mayhem tokens that we're going to trade to the Mayhem token trader, turn them into pills like Hyperstem 10, and then we're going to turn around and sell the pills. So we've got 3 different revenue sources from free-for-all Mayhem. Now, you can do practice Annihilation if you want, but you don't get the stars. You just get the tokens and you just get the boxes. Free-for-all Mayhem, you get the tokens and the boxes plus the stars. Now, if you're doing this with the right weapons, with the right armor, with the right FAP, with the right efficiency, you should be able to possibly turn a pretty nice little profit. In addition to that, as we go through here, remember we're also completing this special Merry Creature Challenge, which is a special Codex challenge that's giving us skills. Skills are always good, especially defense skills. So we're triple dipping, if not quadruple dipping. Now, it gets even better. Remember, those stars are tradable. You guys know I'm a huge fan of trading. There's no reason that while you're doing this, you can't also be buying the stars to resell. That's right. Take advantage of the fact that some people want to sell their stars faster than others and buy them on the low and resell them on the high. You'll see me doing it. I plan to be actively doing it quite often. So, Mayhem in general, if you know what you're doing and you know where you should be and where you should not be, can be profitable regardless of what other people might say. The question is, where are you? If you're in the competition arena trying to place in the top 3 and you don't have a whole lot of money invested in the right gear, then you're probably just in the wrong place, and yeah, you're probably going to lose money. But you can make money with Mayhem if you're smart. There's no reason, with all things considered, that you shouldn't be able to grind out boxes, skills, Mayhem tokens to trade into pills that can later be sold, and Mayhem free-for-all stars that can be sold. You should more than easily be able to grind out those things, and with a little bit of trading and a little bit of tact, be able to sell them and make yourself a profit, but even throw in buying the stars to resell. There's no reason that Merry Mayhem 2019 should not be profitable for anybody watching this video. If you have any amount of skills, any amount of bankroll, any amount of experience, any amount of a brain in your head, then take what I just told you and run with it. There's value in these free-for-all stars, guys. And remember, this is one of the few areas when it comes to Mayhem that you can actually team hunt. So you're not strong enough to take down a mob by yourself. You'll notice I'm stopping to FAP every now and then. Of course, I'm not using the optimal gear while I shoot the video. But even if you're not strong enough by yourself, what's to say a group of 2 or 3 of you can't get together? There's no reason that if you have the right people on your team, you should have a problem. So that is how Merry Mayhem 2019, especially the free-for-all segment, can help make you guys some money. I wish you all the best. I hope to see everybody profiting this Christmas. I really like the free-for-all mayhem that they do during Merry Mayhem because I feel it's more inclusive than the other mayhems throughout the year. Typically, there's a secondary category that is not as friendly to some players because it's more competition themed. But Merry Mayhem in the free-for-all division seems to be what kind of puts everybody on an equal playing field. If you're brand new to Entropia Universe, remember there's also a special Merry Snarg event that's going on. You can get a special Merry Snarg challenge, and when you do, killing a certain amount of snargs will actually get you a special weapon. It's not super valuable, it's not for use with super high-end players, but it's a nice little bonus if you happen to have started recently. The other thing is, if you're a recent addition to our community, remember that those points that you get from this special codex mission are going to be all the more important to raising those defense skills. Guys, I have a lot more videos planned in the coming days and weeks. I have a lot more great things planned for EarnPED.com. I have a lot of tips and tricks I'm going to be giving away essentially for free over the coming days in some of my videos. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely tell your friends. And guys, most definitely be sure and subscribe to the video. That way you guys will be the first to know whenever I get new stuff uploaded and have new content for you guys. I love getting messages from you guys saying, hey, I saw the video from the other day. It really helped me make money here, or it helped me save money here, or get the skills I needed here, or I just never thought of that. I love that stuff, guys. Anytime you're in game, feel free to drop me a message. Mayhem is ongoing. I will be actively trading. I will be actively competing. So if I do not respond right away, I will get to you as fast as humanly possible. Guys, I've been StevieB with EarnPED.com. I'm going to leave it there for right now. I hope this video has helped you guys out. Let me know in the comment section how Mayhem goes for you. Let me know if this was kind of an eye-opener for you guys, and also what other things you're doing during the Christmas season to help make a little bit of extra PED for the holidays. From all of us at EarnPED.com to you guys, we greatly appreciate you being here. We hope that you guys continue to learn and earn, and we wish you some happy holidays.